join in the game with KJ Cowboy Dan. Rolling, rolling, rolling. This world is wild and untamed. Just see how we are. She's building gothic castles so grand. But hello, it's Kaz. He's got the prank in hand. Don't go AFK in this world of fun. You might wake up to a TNT run. AFK shenanigans make you pay. Searching for diamonds deep in the cave. KJ Cowboy Dan fighting zombies, thinks he's so brave. Just see how we are. The queen of bricks, crafting kingdoms in her own style. But hello, it's Kaz making his plans of mischief all the while. Don't go AFK in this world of fun. You might wake up to a TNT run. AFK shenanigans make you pay. Sneak attacks in the dead of night. Pressure plates set us out of sight. Redstone traps, door slam, lights flash. Hear the echoes of our laughter crash. Building bridges high up in the sky. Trap doors open and the mobs go by. Clearing mobs with the swish of a blade. Kaz and his tricks are the reason you stay. Don't go AFK in this world of fun. You might wake up to a TNT run. AFK shenanigans make you pay. Why is my house surrounded by lava? Kaz!
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. KJ Cowboy Dan here. We're going to play a little Minecraft for about an hour before I have to get ready for the podcast. So, oh, my face is missing. I'm missing. There we go. Why am I all over the place today? Woo! All right, so we're going to play some Minecraft for roughly about an hour before... maybe a little longer, but just roughly about an hour before I head over to the podcast. We're going to be having a little bit of fun tonight on the podcast. We got a friend joining us, a friend named Jack, YouTuber, Twitch streamer. Jesse and I have some fun plans. We're going to debate and solve the debate on who is the ultimate James Bond, the one and only true Bond. We're also going to do a tier list that everybody can do live, or you can go and do it now on tierlistmaker.com. You can actually find the tier list in my most recent series of posts for today on Twitter. So go to twitter.com or x.com/KJCowboyDan. I hope you guys are having a good day today. We're going to play a little Minecraft for about an hour. Put on some music in the background while we play. All right, so let's see. What do we got in our hands? All right, we're gonna need supplies. Pull the things we don't need away. So let's see. We need woods. We're going to use that. We're going to use that. Not using any of that. Let's see. We have that. We'll use that. We're good with those. Make sure we have everything we need for our build, as we use quite a bit of deep slate, and we use a lot of andesite. We don't need those. Alright. I know I'm gonna need water. We'll bring that. We'll bring that. Let's see. We're not using blackstone right now. Although we might end up incorporating blackstone into our build eventually. We're not yet. Okay, so we'll get a stack. Oh, we already got a stack of stone. Need food. Don't know when the last time we ate was. We'll take that. Take the steps. We'll take that. We use those. Need the wood. Don't need that. Don't need that right now. Let's see, what else do we need? We'll take that. We use the dirt. Dirt's good filler, so we like to take the filler stuff. All right. Let's see, what was the last thing we were doing? We were working on our farming area. We had gotten part of the downstairs finished. We have added a little storage room up here. And so this will have vegetables from the vegetable garden. We're going to add a storage room down on the bottom one as well. 3 by 2. Which is actually a 7 by 5. Alright, so we're going to want to put somewhere right over in here, figure out a boom. Can't put it right there, but boom. So on this side, we're going to put a storage room like we did on the other one. I'm going to have to figure that out. We're just going to do a basic count out. We're not going to do the whole thing today, as we got the podcast and that I have to be getting ready for in about an hour. We might not be able to put it the way we put it over here. So we might have to rig up a second spot. We're going to have to go through this wall. We were thinking about doing something right here anyway, because Forgot about this. Looks like I had put the wrong stone in right here. So we'll collect that stone. All right, so we'll get our andesite. Just make a whole stack of polished andesite. All right. Hold on a second. My headphones are getting in the way here. All right. Take our polished andesite, fix up that hole. And I think where we're fixing up the hole is actually going to be where we're going to do a little build. A little small build. A build I'm sure that we can accomplish in the amount of time that we have before the podcast. What we're going to do is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of that. We got rid of our light here. Okay, so that'll be 3, 2 back, and then so let's go with our hammer. This will be faster with the hammer, I think. So we'll go 3, 1. Okay, so that was just a waste. I should have just... You know what? We need to empty out some stuff in some chests. There are useless items that we have. Okay. We don't need that much filler, so we'll put that stuff aside. Let's toss that for a second, so that way we can do something about that useless stuff for the time being. And we'll put some filler in right here for those pieces for the time being. All right. So we are going back 2, so that will be 1, 2, and then a third one for the thing, for the inside pillar. So that'd be 1, 2. All right. All right. I got still too much stuff in my hand. All right, so I don't need that. Don't need that. And we can come back for that. All right. That should be enough out of our hand to be able to pick up the rest of the stuff. There we go. All right. So we're going back 1 and then the thing. All right. From there, we're going to those two. And that's the shape of this room. There we go. We got the shape down real quick. Hey, Sports Wiz, howdy. I'm just playing a little Minecraft before the podcast. Yeah, we're going to have a good night tonight. Oh. We're going to have a good night tonight on the podcast. We're going to be talking James Bond. We're going to do a little thing where we take a look at the dossiers of Jesse Hellwheeler and KJCowboyDan. Should we be secret agents? We are going to determine tonight whether or not the true James Bond is Timothy Dalton or Pierce Brosnan or maybe Sean Connery. And we'll be doing it live, and you'll be able to actually take along in the voting process using Tier List Maker Live. You can either vote now by going to my Twitter page or Discord page, where you'll see a post about it, and you can vote now, building your tier list for your favorite Bonds, and then take a screenshot of that and post it in the Discord. Or you can do it live with us and interact while you vote live on tierlistmaker.com, and we place our votes as well on tierlistmaker.com during the show. A lot of words. A lot of words there. Sorry. All right, so we got rid of what we don't need there. What we're going to do is we're going to do a quick count on this little room here. All right, 2 high all the way around. Black pillars. Or dark pillars. All right, here we go. Let's get our pieces that we're going to use. All right. What we're going to do is first place our pillars where we want them. We're sending it 2 back, and so it'll be 2 deep. And 3 wide. You know what? I just realized something. I made it too tall. Don't need those expensive pieces out. All right. All right. So now we're going to put the trim up in the ceiling. Like I said, this is an easy job until we can just occupy our time before the podcast tonight. Tonight's podcast will be starting at 7 o'clock. I'll be streaming here until 6 o'clock. So we have a little bit of time to have a little bit of fun, hang out, chat, and listen to some music once I turn the music back on. I'm letting the music time itself out and only play one song and then turn it back on. So that way I don't forget to be on time to the podcast. Show up to a podcast about procrastinating by procrastinating does not exactly look good. So, okay, so we got our roof in here. We're going to put a little light in here so that way we can see. Boom. All right. Now we don't need that light. All right, so we're coming over here. We're checking this out. Okay, that's how it goes. Square step up 1. All right, so I know what I want to do. Up 1 by 2, and then down 1. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop that step right there. Hey, Sports Wiz. Oh, I was thinking about doing a Bond girl tier list as well, but there's way too many of them. Put that one in the wrong spot. There's way too many of the Bond girls, and everybody does the Bond girl tier lists, and we're only going to be like an hour and a half, because after the podcast we have community game night where we will procrastinate and play. Particularly, today's game for the community game night will be Balloons Tower Defense 6. We always have a good time with that game. Okay, so we want to take that piece out right there, and we will replace it with that. Oh yeah, the James Bond movies are very famous for the women in the Bond movies, and in most case scenarios, the women in the Bond movies are the evil villain's henchmen. Never trust a woman when you're a secret agent, I guess, is the moral of the story. So I guess that was the build right there. That was simple. Now we got to go get ourselves, put the flooring in. Yeah, simple build. All right. We're going to put the flooring in, and then we're going to have to get also some buckets. I hear zombies. Zombies have spawned somewhere. Well, I went too far. The buckets. I must have passed the buckets up. Must have passed them up. They're on the side. Ah, right here. Alright, so we'll take that bucket. It's empty. Or crate. Thingy. And we're going to need a crafting table, which we can make up there. Okay. Put that to place. And we'll pop that in this corner, boom, and then we'll make our crafting table. Pop that in that corner. And we want to have some spruce slabs. And now whenever somebody does any farming from the wheat farm that's right behind me right over here, they can put their surplus in here. Also, it'll act as a temporary take a penny, leave a penny. And what we will do is pick up this stuff, put it in the temporary take a penny, leave a penny. Go and grab ourselves some wheat in a second, and then we'll pop it in there after we put flooring in, of course. Alright, so we're going to take slabs and make our floors. Everybody likes a nice little wood floor in a little area where you have farming stuff going on. You don't want to have... It just sets it off, too, from the actual road. I like it. It looks good. Alright, so we finished that. Let's go and get ourselves some wheat to put in it. So that way there's wheat and seeds to put in there. I'm gonna have to make some hose too, because some plants must have despawned in certain spots, and the dirt turned back into dirt. Alright. Pop those seeds in here. Boom. Boom. Alright. Make sure nothing dropped. Alright. Got everything. Alright. Take that back. Leave the rest. Okay. Now we got to do the same thing on the next level down. We currently have 45 minutes and counting until we take a break and start getting ready for Procrastinating Across the Oceans with Jesse Hellwheeler and KJCowboyDan. I wonder who those two lovely people that I just spoke of are. Sound like cool people, if you ask me. Alright, so we... 1, 2, 3. I can either do it there and go back. Or I can go this way. Let's see. We'll go this way, I think. I think it'll be a little better. We'll go this way. So we will go and see how we did it up on the top one. Because we did the top one the same way as we're going to do this one. Not this one. We kind of did it different because of the space that we had. But this one we went from the inside of the farm. So we'll go 1 over 3. Yeah, that should do good. It should work nicely. All right. We might not have time to do the full build on this second structure, but we will have time to do a good majority of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This will be the start of our additional area. Now, I'm going to go and check and see how I started it, because we know what the build is. This is one project I did not put on my graph paper, so I'm just going to fake it until I make it, because it's so easy. It was so easy on the first two. The first one was a little bit harder because I had to raise a flooring level and lower a stair step. This one I don't have to do that. The one that we saw I just finished, on the other hand, that one was a little easier because it went right into the side of the building. Alright, so what we need to do... Alright, so first things first. We're going to tear down a piece of this. Same over here. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work the way I want it to, but once we get the top part done, we can modify it from underneath. All right. All right. So, what we're gonna do is go with the spruce stair pieces, and we're gonna make it just kind of do a lip upwards, kind of to follow what's going on currently. And we're gonna go all the way across. So we'll go boom, 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 and boom. Oh, we need one more. So what we're gonna do... Oh! Whoops. I hit the ground too hard. Fortunately, we're not too far away. My home is underwater. If you feel like you can swim to me and not drown, feel free to come and visit. I didn't want to build a home. I just wanted to improve a home. And I made my little area, and I'm still working on it. And I'm working on this little area as well. Oh, did I go too far? Yeah, okay. So, next one around. Right here. Alright. Alright. Boom, boom. And another piece right there. What we will do is we're gonna have to make a little change in what we're doing on this one, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to make a little minor change there. Alright, so we're gonna take this piece and get rid of it for a deep slate stair brick. And also pull in the deep slate flats as well. Get rid of that one. So that way we can just nice up the pieces. Make it kind of match to a certain degree. And we'll take the... I think what we're going to do is we'll take this piece right here and... Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I don't know if I'm going to like it yet, but we'll play with it and see if we like it eventually. Alright. I'll keep that there so we can keep on jumping back and forth to it. So we're going to place markers. That and that. We'll go 3 up like we did last time. It might end up being changed. Actually, you know what? We'll do 2 for the time being. No, we're doing 3. 3, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, 3. So. Alright. From there, we need the polished andesite, so we'll grab that whole stack of polished andesite. And I don't know why I'm not wearing my thing. Boom. Alright. So, we have our andesite. We'll go up 2. And then we'll go up 2. Go back to our little landing pad here. Alright. 2, 2, 2, 2. Gonna pop that piece down there, that piece right there, and then match it up with these. Now that should have us to the point of one last piece until we have to put the roof on. Which is perfect, because we got ourselves a couple of small builds in for today, before the podcast. Alright, so, I hate doing this because I always forget to hit shift to crouch. We want to put that down right there. I'm probably going to have to do a little editing from underneath, but we can do that. Alright, so what we're going to do is put this piece up 2 bricks. And we're going to do the same over here that we did over there. Go brick. And then black piece. Boom. Alright. And we're going to go back up 2 more bricks. Boom. Boom. And for the time being, I'm going to cut out a small section of this wall. Alright. A little bit of fall damage, but that's alright. We can handle that. Alright. From here, we're going to use these pieces. Because we like the steps. They kind of look good from underneath as well. Kind of like was artistically meant to be there. Alright. I'm going to get these 3 small pieces right here. I use a lot of andesite, so if I can not have to worry about littering the additional stuff around, I try not to. Alright. Alright, so the next step is to put the trim around. And we're almost done with the portion of this build. We are going to end up probably coming back to this one because if you notice a little gap in the ceiling, we're going to close that gap. Which means we're going to have to take apart part of the upper level and then rebuild it. Oh, and I just goofed up there. Alright. There we go, I think. No, he did it wrong again. It's all about the angle. Sometimes I suck at it. Alright, so... and we're almost done with that portion of the build. Ah! Once again, all about the angle. Sometimes it sucks. Alright. Okay. So what we'll do is go this way. Sometimes getting those angles just right aren't exactly the easiest. Alright, there we go. Boom! Now to mark our space, our spot, what we'll do is we will take that piece and we know that that piece is good, so we'll leave that. We'll take this piece then to mark our spot. Perfect. Alright. And so the last part of the build is to finish up the top part. So we got to go back up to the top of that part of the road, tear out that little piece of the road. Oh, and almost fell down it. And then rebuild it just so that way it closes things off nicely. Alright, so what we're going to do is... boom. And do the same thing over here. Boom. Tear out this whole piece. All right. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 1 down. That should be good. So we'll drop down in here. Take a look over the edge. Okay, can't look over the edge. So, get rid of that. Gotta go this way. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do something about this. We're gonna block that off so that way it just looks like it's supposed to be. Alright, so we gotta remove part of the ground. Alright. So... Psyduck escaped. Oh, man. Of all the Pokemon, who let Psyduck escape? Psyduck is a derpy little fellow, but we like him. Alright, so... alright, so we gotta get rid of that piece too. Alright, I was hoping we wouldn't have to get rid of too many pieces. Alright. So what we're gonna do is... Raise that. Alright. So we're gonna just put this guy right there. Just bring it all the way up. We're gonna bring that one all the way up. And we are going to remove that, remove that. Alright. And we'll just put that back. That back. That back. That back. And we'll pop that piece right there. And that piece right there. And go back with another one of those. And that. And I'm thinking crouch and boom. Okay. Now from there we want to go boom, boom, boom. And then again. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. All right. We're going to take this all the way up. Boom, boom. And then cover it with that and that. Oh, right, wrong piece. We want it to go full brick. So we'll go that and that. And we'll take out this piece right. No, we won't. We won't. We'll just go full brick. Yeah, full brick. All right, full brick. Full brick. And then we will go small brick. Boom, and then we'll just put a piece of filler brick in here. Let's see, what shall we use for filler? We can go with a piece of wood. All right. That'll work too. All right. And now that area is almost finished. And we have completed 2 pieces of the project in one sitting, which is more than what our usual Minecraft streams is actually. We hardly ever finish a project. Alright. Now we just got to go get the buckets and the, we'll place a crafting table now. Crafting table. Alright, we'll go get our bucket, and then we finish that. And we still have a half an hour left of our stream. Alright. Alright. Now we have a little potato storage area. Let's harvest the potatoes and replant. Alright, and that's temporary until we get... That's temporary until we get more stuff for the potatoes. And that's the new thing I'm doing right now, is I discovered this from Kaz. I saw people doing it before, but I had to take apart Kaz's to figure out how he was doing it. Make sure I did that on the last one. Don't remember if I did. No, I didn't. Alright. So we got 1, 2, and then we started this one last night for the plans for today. Hey, Jesse. Woot woot. Yeah. So for those people who don't know, while Jesse has just appeared in the chat, use exclamation mark Jesse is incredibly awesome, the most awesome person in the entire world ever in chat, and you can catch your Jesse, who will be procrastinating across the oceans with myself and our guest, the one and only Jack. In less than 15 minutes, we will be taking a little break. Actually, we're probably at a point where we can take a break now because we just finished that project. Nice. Nice. Alright, so there's the next piece of our project. Oh, no, we didn't finish yet. Oh yeah, we didn't finish yet. We're not done yet. Alright, so I just realized the error to my ways. We have to bring this all the way across to finish it off. Otherwise, it just wouldn't look right. So, last of our touches, just in time for the end of our show. So we can get ready for our other show, the more important show, the show where we get to procrastinate. Then we procrastinate and play. But no matter what we do, we're always procrastinating all day. Noise! we have finished 2 more pieces of our build. Woohoo! Nice. And with that, we will end our little procrastinate and play session. Here we go. We're gonna end it and listen to our AFK Shenanigans theme song. I will not be raiding anybody at this moment. Join me again in roughly about an hour, where you will find me, Jesse, Jack, and you in chat on both YouTube and Twitch.
Streams through the night. Dual voices clash deep within the fight. Sports stats flying sharp like a dart. Split personality tearing him apart. Pixelated fields, battles take flight. Streaming chaos, bright neon light. Chat screaming louder, hearts on fire. Electric mullets rise, voices higher. Rock out with your mullet, out scream to the skies. Anthem roaring wild, no compromise. Gaming with Lone Wolf, breaking the mold. Split persona burning, stories untold. Twitch and YouTube, worlds collide, explode. Lone Wolf drives hard down a winding road. Scores don't lie, he's the sports machine. But inside a storm, what does it all mean? Dual echoes haunting the digital sphere. 2 minds but one soul drawing us near. Chats dancing wild, old hearts pounding loud. Rock operas pulsing, we live in the crowd. Rock out with your mullet, out scream to the skies. Anthem roaring wild, no compromise.
Okay, it's been a while since we had chocolate syrup.
Breaking the mold, split persona burning, stories untold.
Yeah, it's not real chocolate